Welcome to the Michigan Golfer Show. Join us each week as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great game.
Hi, I'm Jenny McCafferty with the Michigan Golfer. Today, we are going to be honoring Kate Moore, who's Executive Director of the Michigan Golf Course Association, and she's stepping down to play another role in the association. And with us are, on my right, Kathy Asnavorian, who's a golf course owner. To her right is Bill Fountain, who's also a golf course owner. And to his right is Jack Berry, who's
not an owner.
the Dean of Michigan Golf Writers. How about that, Jack? In any case, Kate was really brought into the association when you were president. Is that right, Kathy?
That's correct. Yeah, she was brought into the organization when John Dodge was actually heading the organization. He had brought it back from very dark times when the association was actually non-existent. And we went out for a search for an executive director as we had increased in size, and we recognized that we had a need for a full-time executive director. And Kate Moore was the one that was chosen, and I was very much in favor of Kate's of the choice that John and the board made at that time. Kate was came from a journalistic background, and she was enthusiastic. She was well spoken, and I thought she would be a very good spokesperson for the industry.
And I think that pretty much turned out to be true, didn't it? I mean, she's not the sort of person you would expect would be as good as she is.
No, as a matter of fact, there were some that thought because she didn't have a lot of experience in the golf course industry that might hamper her. But actually, I think she came in with an open mind. And certainly she worked with a very brilliant man. If you don't know John Dodge, he was a force to be reckoned with. He was an advocate of the golf industry. He had been in the hospitality business in Lansing most of his life, and he was a well-spoken advocate, teacher, mentor, and was a mentor to many of us in the golf course industry and to Kate. I think his influence brought her through her beginning stages. She did an amazing job learning and digesting everything that he had to offer. She certainly rose to the occasion and has proven to be an amazing leader through the years.
And Bill, you've known Kate for almost as long, if not as long, and you have some interesting things to say about Kate's relationship to the national organization.
Yeah, it's Kate has such a great personality, and she's really always looking and searching for relationships that they're going to be win-win. And when Kate first got on board, a lot of us were new. That was a long time ago. It wasn't yesterday. It's 20 plus years. But at the end of the day, our relationship with the national and the Michigan chapter itself is the largest chapter in the national organization. So we kind of always felt we had a voice. We were one of the first organizations in the nation to actually have a golf course group put together, and Kathy was part of that as well. And when Kate came on board, she understood the importance not only for Michigan to be active locally, but also on the national level.
Moore's passion and dedication to both Michigan golf courses and the MGCA is unparalleled, Scott Lake Golf's Jeff Hope boasts. She's been an exceptional steward of both associations, the general manager says. Kate's always been creative in trying to tie the two organizations together. Moore does it all for the MGCA, from publishing and lobbying to events and membership support. And it's that fast-paced, non-stop lifestyle that's kept her there so long. Why would I ever leave, Moore asks. It's the perfect job. You can make a list of all the things that were my accomplishments, but they'd be a lie, she says. Everybody chips in. There's nothing I do by myself. And all that may very well be true. But to a man, Moore's passion and dedication to Michigan golf has nevertheless served as the spark plug to the association's impressive triumphs.
And Michigan has more public golf courses than any other state in the union. And I believe we're number 3 in the country with golf courses. So Kate's ability to build relationships and to help lead our cause here in Michigan has been wonderful, and every year it gets stronger and stronger. That was the first part of it. And then when we first got involved as an organization, probably 20 years ago, pretty close to that, we really didn't have a real understanding of the relationship with the state capitol and the state government and what impact that has on our industry. So we started a government affairs group several years ago with the help of John Dodge. We had a fundraiser called the Golden Passbook, which is still in place today. And we have now such a wonderful relationship at the Capitol when there are issues that come along that affect our business via either through employee-employee relationships or the water itself. Kate and our group are a voice for the entire golf industry at the state of Michigan. And Kate was a real outgoing, making sure that we're on track and helping us build that relationship with our senators and our state representatives. And we go to the lawn, Capitol Lawn, every year, do a golf on the day, and that's really being led by our organization with our golf affiliates. And hopefully I don't forget a couple of them, but we have like the Golf Association of Michigan, we have the PGA, we've got the golf course superintendents and the club managers, and we all work together for the game of golf. And Kate was a real important cog in making that happen.
I think there's actually a name for that day, the Golf on the Lawn, is that right?
It is Golf on the Lawn, and we typically have it the first week in June. And knock on wood, we've always had a beautiful sunny day. And then at lunchtime, we have the staff and the elected officials come and join us for lunch, and it gives us a great opportunity to network and to share our story and what impact we have on the economy here in the state of Michigan.
And Jack, tell us a little bit about how you first met Kate.
Well, let's go back farther than that. When I started covering golf, there was the United States Golf Association, basically the private clubs around the country. Public golf didn't have a real big voice in the business, even though public golfers, 90-something% of the people who play golf are, a lot of them are trunk slammers, just like I am. And Kate Moore and this Michigan Association and Kathy at Fox Hills and Bill at the Majestic are two of the best top public course operators in the country. And you go to their places and it's not like, you don't have to be wearing a bow tie or anything like that to get in. And the courses are maintained beautifully. And I think that the association has given everybody a feeling of, hey, we're here. We're a big factor in this game now. And Kate, when they hired her, she was a great cheerleader, and she has been that way all the way, organizing and getting everybody together. And in organization, why Michigan has, we are looked to with kind of awe by a lot of other of my friends around in the golf business and in writing. And when they find out how many golf courses we have here, how many are in the top 100 of this, top 100 of that, and so many of them are in the top of all of the public courses in the country. And Kate, I think, has certainly been a big factor in that.
Well, we're really glad that Kate's going to keep at least a little toe in the Michigan Golf Course Association. Thank you, Kate Moore.